And I started talking about the stuff from yesterday. I realized I should probably go live. And talk about this stuff because I don't like telling stories. Patreon's just for the editing. All right. We're working on while I'm working on a good new video. I'm going to be up all night probably. It's going to take a lot. And right now I'm procrastinating. I got a lot of work to do. I got Adobe Premiere open right now. Sneak peek if you guys want to see. Quick little, I'll show you real quick. Just don't leak anything. Don't be weird. Don't be weird, guys. Don't be weird. Let me show you. I don't want to leak the intro. Ooh, here's that. Here's some good stuff. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. You want to see this vlog, huh? Gonna be grinding all night. You want to see this? You want me to press play, huh? Show you? Oh, that's all you get. That's all you get. There he is with the Groipet. He's there with his female fans. All the allegations. We're beating the allegations, okay? The Groipets, they love me. They want to fuck, they want to suck. But I'm just a white ass nigga going hard as fuck. I'm just trying to do my show. But it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's mostly a 1 minute podcast, but I'm going to intercut it with Nick's stuff. And it's going to be cool. It fits though, because it's on the same subject. But anyway, yappity yap yap yap. Let me close this for now. Okay, get off my screen. All right. How you guys doing, man? How you guys doing? Oh, man, Kickshot's fucking annoying. Damn, dude. You guys top yourselves every day. People complain. I mean, Party did kind of... It was annoying that Party didn't work yesterday. I went live on YouTube. I did my first YouTube stream in over 3 years. And it was only because Party crashed. There were so many viewers that the service couldn't handle it. So, I mean, that's a good sign. I guess, that there's a lot of people, but... Is there an echo still? What are niggas talking about? There's no echo. The YouTube stream was good. It was very successful. It was last second switch. But, yeah, the people that complain about parties, like, look at the Kickshot's a bunch of fucking losers that I don't want to look at or talk to. It's like, you know, completely vindicated there. Do we have mods in here? Are you guys awake? Provide evidence or end stream. Provide evidence of what? What the fuck are you guys mad about? What is it? Oh, you guys are mad about the false flag attack? Oh, okay. Maybe so. I guess we can end that close stream. Oh shit, my bad. Fuck, my bad. Oh fuck, how bad was the echo? Damn, I'm not on it today, huh? Damn, my bad. How bad was that? Can you guys hear now? Fuck. Is everything better? My bad. All fixed. Are we all fixed? Did you forget how to stream? I've been locked in. I'm trying to fucking edit, dude. Yes, yes. I've been editing for the past like 5 hours, but I sparked up on Patreon the 5th time saying this, and I was telling some funny stories, so I want to say it on stream. All right. There was never an echo? Okay, cool. All right, I want to talk about the false flag attack from today, and I want to talk about the events from yesterday, but there's no baton. I told you I fixed everything. Is the title fixed? We're all fixed. Yeah, it was a false flag attack. I don't know why people are upset. Obviously, I don't have evidence, and I'm not sure. But come on. What's the playbook over the last 20 years? We've seen this time and time again. The playbook is Israel needs to demonize Muslims so that they can continue bombing the Middle East to establish greater Israel. They need to demonize Muslims so that they can be the real terrorists and get American support. The thing is, Netanyahu doesn't realize that the post-9/11 hysteria is over. People don't buy it anymore, especially when their Mossad operation falls flat, when a Muslim man, Ahmed, steps in to stop the shooter. Rest in peace to everybody, and prayers to all the families for that tragedy in Australia today. But the reason I think it's a false flag attack, and obviously I wasn't there, I'm not Australian, I don't have concrete evidence. What I immediately saw transpire afterwards is Netanyahu get on stage and immediately take credit. He said, shout out to the Jewish man who stopped that shooter. It wasn't a Jewish man. His name was Ahmed. If you don't know the name Ahmed, it basically means Muhammad. It's not a Lebanese Christian. It's not a Jew like Netanyahu says. It was a Muslim man. Not only that, it's the first day of Hanukkah. And if somebody is skilled enough like that shooter, you could see him using a single bolt-action rifle. This is a trained soldier. Australia does not have... They have some of the strongest gun control in the world. They don't have access to weapons like that. This is not an incapable man. This is a trained soldier who knows what he's doing. And why would he be stupid enough? Why would he be stupid enough? So let's see what the narrative is, right? If he's a terrorist, and first let's define terrorism. Terrorism is somebody who kills many people for political or religious gain. That's what America's doing right now. If we're going to judge it off of that, America killed 1 million people in Iraq based off of the 3,000 that died on 9/11. You can talk about what really happened on 9/11. Watch the Tucker Carlson documentary if you're going to call me an anti-Semite. 9/11, come on. The passports in the rubble, the war that was justified afterwards, the weapons of mass destruction that were never found. If we're going to say that terrorism is for religious or political gain, which is the actual definition, then America's the biggest terrorist in the world. Not only that, we do it to fund Israel. We do it to support Israel. Everybody can now admit that over the past 2 years, over 2 years since October 7th, what was going on in Gaza was a genocide. Why don't we call Israel terrorists? Bombing children nonstop for 2 years straight, killing innocent civilians for religious and political gain, that's terrorism. So if the narrative now is that this Muslim guy in Australia hates Jews so much, why would he kill these people on the first day of Hanukkah, strategically on a roof, making a big public display, knowing that that's going to be used to demonize Muslims and further the agenda of Israel right now? What kind of idiot would do that publicly on the first day of Hanukkah, knowing that they will use that event to justify more support and more money to Israel? He's not that stupid. Any Muslim knows that we get blamed. Muslims get blamed. One Muslim does something bad and all the Muslims get blamed. Let's be consistent. Let's say he is a Muslim shooter. Why are we calling him a Muslim shooter and not an Arab shooter or a brown shooter, wherever he's from? When Tyler Robinson assassinates Charlie Kirk, allegedly, we don't call him a Christian, do we? Do we call Tyler Robinson the Christian shooter? Born in Utah, probably grew up in a Christian or Mormon family? No, we call him Tyler Robinson and insist that he's trans. He's a trans libtard. We call him liberal. We don't call him Christian. Why not? Oh, because he didn't believe in Christianity. Okay, let's apply that logic. If that guy did kill a bunch of Jewish people on the first day of Hanukkah, do you think that guy really believed in Islam? Do you think that he was a good practicing Muslim? In fact, he was probably worse at practicing it, obviously worse at Islam than Tyler Robinson was at Christianity. But they don't apply that same logic. They blame all Muslims because they need to. They need to have one religion be called the terrorists. What they didn't prepare for, what Netanyahu was extremely upset about and Israel was extremely upset about, they didn't expect a Muslim man to go and ruin that whole strategy, ruin that campaign, to step in there and become the hero. That Muslim guy that stepped in, prayers to him, may Allah bless him and protect him. May God reward him in heaven when he does go. He's still alive. For performing that heroic act. Because that immediately outshined the rest of the narrative that they're trying to run with. The playbook is getting, it's old. It's expired. We know by now. And I can see how angry the people that want to spread hate on Muslims are that hero stepped in and they don't get to use this event to justify more hatred, to justify more propaganda, to justify expanding more and more nukes and more war. Because that's what happens with these events. They will use this, and they already tried to immediately, just like Netanyahu did when Charlie Kirk was assassinated, immediately tried to use it for their own political gain. We're not falling for this anymore. He was Christian. He's Ahmed, and he's from Lebanon. So we'll see more of the events transpire. We'll see this continue. And if it does turn out that, because it's going to be hard to prove that it's a false flag attack, as it always is with the technology we have now, I want everybody to be consistent. If you're not going to call Tyler Robinson a Christian, if you're not going to call the illegal immigrants coming in from Mexico Christian gang members, everybody that comes in from the Mexican border, the people from South America, Mexico, they come into America and they flood fentanyl everywhere. Do they call them Christian gangs? They don't call them the Christian gangs. They say Mexicans. But if someone's from Syria and is very clearly not a practicing Muslim, if he's committing murder, is this a Muslim guy or is this somebody insane? They never say insane. They never apply the mental health insanity. They never say that for somebody who's brown or somebody who's Muslim. They use it for their political agenda. People are starting to see through this. We're tired of the same repeated news story over and over again. After weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, after we needed to deploy troops, when Israel did not deploy one troop in Iraq, it was all American soldiers going to find these mysterious weapons that were never found and never existed. You're going to believe another one of these stories that's going to be used for the same exact political and religious motive? I don't think so. I don't think so. Not only that, I'm sure you guys saw when Candace Owens posted, I think 16 days ago, she said there's talks going on right now that Israel is going to stage a false flag attack on the second week of December. There we are. Here we are today. Is that just a random coincidence? Is that a crazy coincidence? I called Mike Malak. Mike Malak called me earlier today, and he was debating this, and he was going back and forth. He's like, oh, what about all the Muslim terrorist attacks that happened in the past? What are they? Are there really more Muslim terrorist attacks compared to Israeli terrorist attacks, Christian terrorist attacks? Because if it's just, what, murder, bombs, this happens all around the world, but only one group continuously gets labeled terrorist. Only one group, they say, needs to suffer for the actions of one person, and that's Muslims. I've never seen people so keen to this pattern before. How come all white people don't suffer the consequence of what Tyler Robinson did? Oh, because they shouldn't. Because that's right. Because he doesn't represent all white Christians. Because he's a bad apple. Because he's insane. Let's apply that same logic when it's a Muslim guy too. Instead of feeding into the hatred and the propaganda that you've been fed for so long. Yeah, Kick Chat is there's a bunch of people that I don't know that don't watch the stream in here, and they're coming in and hating and modding. We need to find a way to clean this up. The mods are working overtime, but also Kick needs to sort this shit out. I'm going to get off Kick. Come on over to party. I usually would go much later, but I just, these people are, just see you later. Go watch Monkey or gambling or whatever the fuck else you do. See ya. See ya. And to the good party viewers, yeah, to the good Kick viewers, just come on over to party. I just don't want to deal with that shit right now. I'm sure party you're not seeing what it is, but it's like, that was AIDS, bro. That was straight up AIDS in there. I don't know. People glaze that shit too much. I see people in the chat saying you see a TikTok and change your whole mindset. That's the number one. I don't have TikTok. I've never had TikTok on my phone. I've been very public about that. This is basic pattern recognition. This is just seeing what Netanyahu says. But how you guys doing? Party, how you guys doing? I want to recap the stuff. Now we cover this. We cover this event from today. Let's go see what's... I wanted to talk about the stuff from yesterday. What is Elon Musk spreading more propaganda right now? Man, I'm just trying to have a fun stream. This happened because of Antifa, Charlie Kirk. Have you noticed? I've noticed it too at the Young Republican event yesterday. Everyone's using Charlie Kirk for their own political gain. Have you caught that? They're all using his name. It's the most obvious grift I've ever seen in politics, where Charlie Kirk has turned into this clout symbol, this power symbol that by uttering his name and saying the right words, you can now gain access to free clout, free money, free power. Unfortunately, even, Erica Kirk, and I'm sure she's grieving right now, but her too, she said it in that interview yesterday. She was asked, what was the first reaction you had when your husband was assassinated? She said, well, at first it was a blessing. It was a blessing. Doing a podcast tour, the fireworks everywhere, interview tour. She's become this worldwide figure overnight. Charlie Kirk was assassinated, and now Erica Kirk is one of the most prominent political figures in the world, especially in America. Just like that. It's strange. I saw it at the Young Republicans event yesterday too. Everyone's saying it, doing it. They're praying for Charlie Kirk. You can see it in these giant mega churches, but they're putting giant images of his face everywhere. It's become strange, where it's almost like, and that's why the memes of Charlie Kirk are spreading around so much. People get upset, but they're going to continue because they've turned Charlie Kirk into this George Floyd type figure. Unfortunately, and I don't mean that with disrespect, but George Floyd's face was plastered all over the United States. Murals everywhere, posters everywhere, all over social media. George Floyd, George Floyd, George Floyd. White people were kissing the floor and apologizing to black people. Say his name, say his name. You try to have dinner and you hear a group of libtards yelling his name through the sidewalk. Eventually he became a meme and nothing more. Now his memory has been tainted. It went from statues and it went from this hero who stood against counterfeit bills to somebody who's just a meme now, George Droid. When you plaster someone's face everywhere and use it for your political power, money gain, people are going to start making fun of it. And so, yeah, the Charlie Kirk memes suck, but they're going to continue to go around the more you try to martyr this guy into and just beat him and milk him like a dead horse. Oh, my Lord. Let him rest. Like, give him a break. Give him a break. I want to talk about some stuff from yesterday. Ooh, look at that. Echo on this. Okay, you know what? Let me. SNEAKO updates is reaching for the clips right now. Hold on. Clip that Charlie Kirk thing updates. If you're gonna don't clip the he mutes a group. Okay, well, this is working. Here we go. All right, I want to talk about the stuff from yesterday. And how you guys doing? I was talking about this on the Patreon stream. We finally did a big return stream on YouTube after 3 years and 2 months. 3 years and 2 months. I streamed on YouTube again. And obviously, I wasn't prepared. I wish I'd known that Party wouldn't be working with too many users, but I would have scheduled and I would have done promo and I would have prepared to do it. But I think it went great. I think it was supposed to happen that way. Shout out to Nick Fuentes. I thought that was a great stream. It was great hanging out with him yesterday. We got into some shenanigans, as we always do, and I'm going to talk about that now. But it was great to have him on. And a little bit poetic that I did get 2 strikes for having Nick Fuentes on back in the day. Major reason I was banned. And let's be real, it really put an extra target in my back when I was getting canceled, platforming him so much at my peak. For then me to return, and the first video I drop when I get monetized is our vlog, and the first stream I do back on YouTube after over 3 years is a stream with him. And it was great, man. It was good catching up with him. We had dinner, and I'm going to post that in the video. We got to hang around New York City, hung out with some of his friends and my friends after the stream and after the Young Republicans event yesterday. It was good to catch up, man. It was fun. So I want to talk about some of the shenanigans yesterday. Yeah, I wish I was able to get him into that gala. That fucking sucks, man. I'm sure he's used to it, and you guys like, you know, that's the classic. But at the same time, though, how fucking stupid is it that New York City holds a Young Republican event and the most prominent political commentator in America right now, especially with the conservative young right, is not allowed to show up there? It's called New York Young Republicans. This is Nick Fuentes' demographic to a T. You could the absence of his presence was obvious everywhere. So stupid. So stupid. But I mean, predictable in a way. And also, just like the speeches, I saw some of them afterwards, they're all uninspiring. You know, it was just people get up there and glaze Trump and say, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, to try to get points. Everyone's there trying to promote. No one was inspiring. Nobody had any speeches that were out of the blue. It was the talking points that you would all expect. Nothing really motivating. And that's why the guy's like sweeping up the right wing so fast, is because everybody else fucking sucks. So first I want to see this clip. I'm sure maybe you guys saw this. I actually posted this clip. I was editing earlier and I saw this in the files, and I saw everyone was talking about the slap that happened. First I'll react to the slap so I can give you context if you haven't seen. And I posted this because I'm like, oh yeah, this is, but all the rest of the stuff is going to be in the vlog. Matan was inspiring. Matan was funny. Matan's thing was pretty funny. Can't even lie. Let's go see what happened. Because, like, of course, you know, wherever we go, whether it's Thanksgiving, whether it's an In-N-Out with ketchup, whether it's Detroit.
SNEAKO fire December fire emoji.
Thanks, man. It's always something. You know, we never. it's never completely smooth sailing. Seems like they copyrighted this video everywhere. Are they trying to hide it everywhere? Hold on a second. I can find it in a second. Let's go see. I want to find the full fucking thing. Damn, I think they took it down. I'll find it. Hold on a second. You were right when you said the low IQ racism is retarded. Look, I mean, no disrespect to woman propaganda or that other girl. I saw she has an OnlyFans. We took a picture at. I don't know them. But in general, what I'm saying is, like, when people make racism their shtick, it's just, I find it nothing more than cringe and corny. People get upset like, oh, you're brown, do this and that. Like, dude, I like people joking around, but make it a joke, make it a bit. Don't make it your entire existence and personality. If you make that your existence, it just reeks of Twitter. I don't like going in real life and seeing people whose personality is tweets, or people whose whole shtick is just doing like, oh, look how edgy I am. Okay, you did blackface. Okay, all right, now what? Like, what else is there? Oh, you say the hard R. Okay, like, I'm not the type of. I don't get offended by this stuff. I just want to see. I want more. I think people should be more than gimmicks. People should be more than, oh, I'm edgy. It's just, you know, I find it, and I've seen some of woman propaganda stuff before. I've seen him. He hangs out with Myron, but wow, they really got the slap video taken all over. They got it taken down everywhere. I can't find. They really got that shit taken down. Fucking hell. Hold on. Can't find the full thing. I'm sure you guys saw it, so I'll play the short version right now. Did you guys like the stream yesterday? I saw people in the comments of the stream. I posted on. So I have 3 channels if you guys don't know. I got the main channel SNEAKO, I got SNEAKO, and I got Lit SNEAKO. Those are the 3. The stream clips go on Lit SNEAKO, the vlogs go on SNEAKO, and the films and the bangers, the 1 minute podcast, they go on SNEAKO, the main channel. It's also the archive. I put crutches on there. I put some of my favorite stuff. I'm going to continue to post old videos on the main channel that are really good over the past 3 years. I might not perform as well immediately, but that's my, that's like my cover letter. That's my body of work is that main channel, what I'm most proud of. I posted that stream, it's up there on my second channel now, and I posted on Twitter. I saw people were really happy about my interviewing skills. And that's why I tweeted at Piers Morgan, this is how you interview, little bro. Hey, little bro, this is how you interview. Because Piers Morgan, somebody who's experienced in journalism for over 20, 30 years, interviewing people, goes up there and is like, do you want to apologize for this? And me mommy and me daddy died in the holly. Me mommy died in the holly. It's like, ask a question, talk to the guests that you have. Your job isn't to morally lecture the person that's there. It's to get an interesting interview. And your whole thing is moral policing, even though you're not even consistently Catholic. You're going to shame Nick Fuentes for waiting until marriage. Why don't you just get laid? Be like me mommy and me daddy before they... No, you're supposed to wait until marriage as a Catholic. Stupid. So I did a better interview. Although it's on a stream and the camera setup is not ideal, with one camera, people were really happy with my interviewing ability. To find a flow and not to look for clips. To be engaged in the moment in the conversation, to be able to read body language, have interesting questions, have good talking points, find a good flow without forcing it. That's a skill that I've developed over years of doing the 1 minute podcast and doing my own interviews. And I think a lot of people are surprised because I come off loud and provocative. They think I have a short attention span. But when I'm interested in the guests that I'm speaking to, I'm going to have good questions. How many interviews did I do with Ye? I think I've interviewed him more than anybody else in the world. I think, what did I do? 5 to 10 interviews in Spain alone in those 5 weeks? How many other people have interviewed him so much? You guys know he's a picky guy. You know how, he's very, very particular about everything. And the reason that it goes well is because I know how to read the room. And it's strange to me that people like Piers Morgan, these frauds, have been in journalism for so long and can't conduct an interview. And of course, you're saying it becomes from being curious versus trying to get a gotcha moment. Exactly. But the thing is, modern day journalism sucks so much is that they're not trying to get an interesting interview. They just want to get a gotcha moment. It's like that fucking, you remember that interview Sydney Sweeney did last month with that seething libtard who's like, I just want to give you the opportunity to apologize for being a racist Nazi. And Sydney Sweeney just looks at her and mogs and goes, no, cunt. Just looks right back at her. Nope. I'm good. That's how everybody needs to address these slimy rat bastards now. These people that think that they're on a high ground because they have a fucking YouTube channel with the lower third graphic. You're nothing. Fuck you and your questions and your moral policing. I didn't come on here to get lectured by you. I'm giving you the platform. You get no views without me. You exist because of me. You need to interview me. Do your own show then. If you want to be the moral police, why don't you go tell the world about morals? You can't because you suck. So you get on there and you try to get a clip. Looking like the better person. Why'd you say this about me, mommy, and the holy? Fuck you. So people were very happy, and I think that it was one of his better interviews because I just came in with a genuine agenda. Not even an agenda, just came in curious to speak to not only my friend, but to probably the most important political commentator alive right now. That was great. Okay, let's get into this slap. And I'm sure he's a good guy, man. I don't want people to think that I'm dissing him at all. I got nothing against him. Let's go see this, because it's like, what are the fucking chances of this happening?
You invited him to your fucking club. You gave him a ticket to your fucking club. Whoa. You invited him to your fucking club. You gave him a ticket to your fucking club. Whoa. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Take a page out of Uncle Chael's book, right?
So he's walking away, and look at that where my clip starts, because it seems like they copyrighted the full version. I'll just show you my angle.
I just got punched in the face by this. Oh, hi. I got punched in the face by this guy. Well, this Jewish guy was yelling, everyone's a Nazi, and then I told him to go back to Israel. And then this other guy just slapped me across. Kevin Smith just slapped me across.
TikTok.
My bad. Fuck! Bro, motherfucker, how long was I muted, bro? God damn it, dude. I have to redo that whole thing. Jesus fucking Christ, man. That was so loud. I was so articulate with that too. I was proud of myself. I'm speaking Braille. Damn it. How long was I? Wait, where did I leave off? How long was I muted?
This Jewish guy was yelling, everyone's a Nazi.
Okay, I know where I left off. All right. So, the reason I posted this clip singularly, sent it to SNEAKO Updates while editing today's vlog that I need to finish, was because I saw people saying, hey, why don't you stick up for this guy? Nick and SNEAKO saw a woman propaganda and they didn't even help. We didn't see what the fuck happened. We're coming back from dinner, as you can see right here. We don't see the slap. We see this guy coming. This is the first time we met. I don't know this guy. Nick doesn't know this guy.
I just got punched in the face by this. Oh, hi.
What do you want me to do? He comes in. The first thing I hear is I just got punched in the face.
I got punched in the face by this guy.
What do you like? What do you want us to do? I don't know the context. I don't know what you did. I don't know what happened. You want me to stay with my tuxedo, come in and save the day? I don't know what happened. I don't know this guy.
Well, this Jewish guy was yelling, everyone's a Nazi, and then I told him to go back to Israel. And then this other guy just slapped me across. Kevin Smith just slapped me across.
TikTok.
Well,
Yeah, you can see from here, like, oh, hey, what's going on? Like, we don't know the.
nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. What's going on? Good to meet you.
Are you okay?
I literally just got my shit reset. Fuck, he hit me hard.
Guy's from the CR. I don't know
What you doing here?
He hit me.
I was just hanging out.
This is super funny because Nick's just like, hey, what's going on? He's just like shaking hands. Like, obviously, this is not his problem. I'm like, okay, is there more people coming? What's going on? Is there a protest? But it's just, of course, after In-N-Out, after all these situations, of course, like we're just leaving the restaurant and we run into this. And we run into this. You just can't get a moment. Nick didn't even make it inside. He was not allowed in. And on the outside of the event, look at this. And look, we're not even obviously not looking for trouble. It's just literally fucking speed walks, sprints into our face.
Maybe we shouldn't. Wasn't he?
Yeah, why don't we?
Maybe we shouldn't. Wasn't he?
So right here, I'm like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't stand outside. Let's fucking get the fuck up out of here because this is not my problem.
Yeah, why don't we?
I thought he was legalized.
It's like a sitcom. Like, hey, maybe we shouldn't. Yeah, let's get out of here. And then we do. And we get the fuck up out of here. But the reason I wanted to talk about this, and it's funny, is because at least we got to avoid the trouble for once. So the reason we're walking is we're about to go get in the car, to drive over to my spot, get it to my studio and stream. And I'm like, yeah, let's just walk out in front. If we got out 10 seconds earlier, there's a guy right here with a Nazi armband on, trying to clip arm, trying to do a thing. That guy would have caused a problem, 100%. If we had been here 10 seconds earlier, now we're complicit with this fight, with this slap, and it's gonna be a worse situation. God helped us out here in this situation. It helped us out right here. It was literally the perfect timing. And we're like, yeah, maybe let's just, it was a bad idea. Because right before, although like Nick's got to be on point, he's got his, it's his security. A lot of people, he's got some enemies out there. We're like, let's just go check it out. We couldn't get in. It was my idea. I'm like, hey, let's just go see. And he's like, all right, let's do it. That's why I'm like, yeah, maybe it was a bad fucking idea. Let's get the fuck up out of here. So just thought it was funny how narrowly that was avoided. And also just want to get it through, like we don't know this guy. Don't have a problem with him. But like, this is not my issue. I don't know what he expected me to do. Or maybe he was just getting away. But yeah, I saw a picture that they posted afterwards. They were like hugging it out. So sounds like they resolved it. Maybe it was the wrong guy. I'm glad they're glad the situation is all resolved. So the fact I thought the woman propaganda was one with Nazi guy armband, I guess so. I really don't know, bro. I really don't know. But yeah, what a weird situation, huh? There's always something. What did Jolly say?
Bro, that's the one thing I
SNEAKO just tipped $1.
I thought that was my TTS. That's hers.
bro, that's the one thing I
SNEAKO just tipped $1. I can't wait to see you in NYC. We'll certainly have a splendid time together. Are you excited?
This is the real SNEAKO, by the way. Like, yeah. Yeah, we'll have fun.
I think it's gonna be good if she wants to come to New York. I haven't talked to her. This is obviously not my TTSer. I saw a clip. I haven't been live on desktop in a while. I saw Cuffham was really upset. He was saying that I was trying to sabotage him and he's insulting me. He's talking about my hair. He's saying that I'm 27 and I'm bald and this stuff. It's like, okay, Cuffham, you know, do I want to go back and forth about appearances with Cuffham? Not really. I don't really see the point. And no, it's not my intention to like, there's no jealousy there. I think for some reason Cuffham gets insecure about specifically the stuff that I really don't know what it is. He could talk to me off stream. You know, I guess we could do the Twitter clip farm back and forth. Oh, you this, you that, you're a river monster. It's like, I don't fucking care. And like, man, bro, if it really bothers you, I guess I don't need to stream with Jolly. I don't think it's a big fucking deal. I didn't think they were dating. I'm pretty sure they aren't, but you know, if it's that much of an issue for him, then man, it's fine. It's going to piss you off. I don't want to, not here to fucking hurt you. I'm not here to hurt you, but hey, I don't mean to make you insecure or anything. It is what it is. I'm not gonna, I know people are expecting me to clap back and say, oh, he called you a pedo and he called you a cuck and he said you're bald and old. And it's like, I genuinely, I don't care. I'm not going to be, people say like, oh, why don't you go back? Oh, this guy called you a retard. He called you a Muslim grifter. Like, you want me to beef with like Matan Evan? Like Matan Evan's a troll. I saw people clip it around when he was calling me a fake Muslim. It's like, yeah, his whole thing is trolling. And all the same, the usual suspects, all, you know, my dick suckers, the people who thrive off of saying my name for clout, the same, the rotation, the usual suspects come in. Yeah, go get him. It's like, you fucking dumbass. He's an 18-year-old troll. You know, you're like, yo, you fucking stuck it to SNEAKO. Matan's my friend. He's like, if I was offended or if he was saying something genuine, I wouldn't allow him in my home and I wouldn't do streams with him and I wouldn't hang out with him. But yeah, I'm taking the stoicism route. There's this stuff. What else am I supposed to react to? Oh, James, nice to meet you. That last one with the glasses was one of the funniest ones. It's crazy, like, because you see these CIA movies and you think to be undercover, you need to do this huge operation, and now it's just James O'Keefe and glasses. That's it. I'm not irritated about stuff. I'm irritated that I have to address that stuff with streaming. That's the not the stuff that they say. I don't give a fuck. It's just, it's the fact that I have to be brought into this. That's all you need. Anyway, okay, the volume's too loud, but this is James O'Keefe, you guys don't know. The CEO of Project Veritas, and he was very instrumental at exposing the vaccine lie. James O'Keefe is an American hero, and I'm surprised not more of you guys know him. He might not be as known in Gen Z, and maybe it's not for the streamer culture or clip culture, but the work he's done to uncover the people that are destroying our country from the inside out, impeccable stuff. And he deserves a lot of respect, and I respect this guy. There's not a lot of content creators, I guess, or people that I really do respect, and James O'Keefe is one of them, and it was dope to meet him. And I want to talk about this clip to just show you to stop fucking networking like a gay dick sucker trying to get some people like, oh, why don't you give me your number? Why don't you tell him who you are? Because he doesn't care. He doesn't know me. He doesn't have to know me. He's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. I like his work. So I just go up to him and say, hey, man, I like the stuff you do. This networking coach is like, hey, I have a YouTube channel and I have a stream and we should this and I'll suck your dick and you can lick mine. And fuck you. Fuck off. Leave him alone. He's there at a party. He doesn't want to talk to you. He doesn't know you. Leave him alone. This is how it should be. I wanted to do this kind of as an example. If you recognize me, if you recognize someone you know, if you want to leave all that cloud chasing networking shit behind, we're dropping that in 2025. You see someone that you respect, tell them that you respect them if the timing is right. Don't go out of your way. Don't film them like a groupie. Oh my God, look, a rapper's next to me, you fucking groupie. This is what chicks do. Look, I'm in the club with this producer, with this rapper. They don't know who the fuck you are. You're not networking. You're a leech. You're a groupie. You're a faggot. If you like somebody, just be like, oh, okay, that's cool. Don't go in there trying to like take something away from them. You're literally ruining their aura and you don't even have any at all. If you did, you wouldn't need to be doing that. James O'Keefe did great work at exposing the Pfizer lies. I don't know if you know, there's a legendary pizza restaurant in Dumbo, Brooklyn, where he got someone on. What he does is he hires someone or he goes himself. What they do is they go on Grindr, kind of like the pedo catching. They go on Grindr and they swipe and they find all these people because most of them are gay, like Peter Thiel, like Sam Altman. The people that are decisive in destroying the world, pretty much a lot of them are gay. They go on Grindr and you think that it had to be like the CIA to get uncovered information like this, to find the secrets of Pfizer and these corporations. And then you see a James O'Keefe Project Veritas video and you're like, all you got to do is take this guy on a fucking date at a pizza restaurant and they're going to tell me the secrets of the fucking world. You don't need to go undercover. It's not this sexy James Bond, Tom Cruise. Like, it's not this spy mission. You just go on Grindr, put on recording glasses, and they'll confess everything after a fucking drink and a piece of pizza. They get a little horny and they'll confess fucking everything. And so now I'm vindicated. I mean, look, YouTube unbanned me. They apologized. Mainly I was banned for the COVID. I was unbanned and banned for the COVID misinformation strike. And I know how much James O'Keefe probably faced for that. I know how much trouble that was for all those people. But James O'Keefe is one of those guys, man. You're a conspiracy theorist until you're right. I highly respect that. So there was like a lot of this Matan stuff. He had a funny speech. A funny speech. I wanted to react to this one. You guys will probably run into each other again. Yeah, maybe it will, maybe you won't, The thing is, it doesn't matter, bro. Like, don't never. I'm sick of people trying to force shit, like trying to. And ironically enough, someone put this in the networking thing. Ironically enough, people will be like, no, you need to network. You need to network. True networking is being somebody that people want to be around. I was banned for 3 years and I still have collabs with so many celebrities. I have strong relationships with some of the biggest content creators in the world, with billionaires, with famous, all this stuff without trying, because I just, I make things that are cool and people want to be around me. That's the red pill about this. Don't be some fucking groupie dickheaded recording it like with your flash on. I'm around famous people. Oh, can you do my stream? Can you take me on my Instagram? This is my clothes. Look at my clothes. Fuck you. Ironically enough, like if you analyze the relationships that I have, I am technically the best at it. The secret is don't try to do it. Just be somebody worth being around. Okay, if you need to network in order to succeed, it's because you have nothing going for yourself. There's nothing about you. You suck. So you need to be a groupie in order to find some semblance of success. Like, oh, SNEAKO just hates networking. I have more connections than all you people. All of you. And I'm telling you, the way to do it is not be that dick sucker. Because real people that you want to be around fucking hate dick suckers more than anything. So yeah, people are like, oh, why don't you network at the party? It's like, I'm not trying to fucking, if the people want to meet me, they can DM me. Oh, I have enough friends, I don't need any fake friendships. Look at this Matan clip.
Firstly, I just want to thank Trump for releasing the Epstein files. Unfortunately, they were only given to DC Drano and libs of TikTok. These stupid liberals, they hate AI because they think it's going to take their job, whereas us conservatives, we love AI because it helps us do basic math. A bunch of rich...
Tom's super funny. We got to hang out a bit after the show. He's got a bright future, man. He's got a good future ahead of him. This is super funny. It's probably the highlight of the night, right? We're here for the Young Republican Gala. This is the truth about young Republicans. Like, we want to talk about Epstein. We want to talk about Israel. We want to say slurs. We don't want to apologize. We don't want to be like, Zoomers aren't like doing the "we are Charlie Kirk" thing. Rest in peace to him, but we're not gonna. That's not what is exciting. These are the subjects, and it is pretty ironic that at the Young Republican event they seem pretty tone deaf to what's needed. This is funny. I mean, it's the elephant in the fucking room. At this venue space here, this is at Gotham Film Awards. I went here last year. You know how many, they have a lot of Israeli officials show up there. They have a lot of government officials. And it's like, wait, this is the place. A lot of people who probably visited Epstein Island, they go to parties here all the time. This is the space.
Those who need it. Why should they eat when you can have another car?
Okay, shout out to the New York Young Republicans Club for having me in. I loved it. I thought it was great. I'm talking about the talking points. We need people to get more in tune with what people want to hear nowadays. All right. Oh yeah, this girl. Yeah, this one. Met her. She was nice enough. I like this photo. I like the clean shaven. Do you guys like the clean shave? My dad said I look a lot younger. He wants me to keep it going. Maybe this is part of the Project Y look. Maybe this is part of the new era. Is this, you always need to have a specific look. It's like an album rollout. You need to have a specific aesthetic with everything. So I think I'll keep the clean shaven. I like it. You know, I look like Asian Barack Obama. I'm back saying yes. Dude, I haven't shaved in like 3 years. She's Jewish and does OnlyFans. Okay, then why does she say honorary white? Oh, well, I don't know. I don't really know. But I think this is the look. And I noticed people are calling me Unc a lot less since I shaved. I know technically it's not haram, but you're supposed to grow a beard, but it's just like, you know, I've been doing it for so long, it's like scraggly. I forgot what my face looked like. I just like an impulse decision. I haven't done this in a long fucking time. All right, what else?
Praised Hitler. They invited people who call Jews cockroaches at this event. This is what this event represents. This is everything that this event represents. Shut the fuck up! You guys love Nazis. You guys fail to condemn Nazis constantly. This is what they love.
I saw people were saying that like you shouldn't yell beta male if you're gonna, you know. I don't know.
Nazis constantly. This is what they love. Nobody likes you. I'll give this to you. I'll have it. Take it. Because this is what he is. This is what they are. They are all Nazis. I wish. He wishes he was Trump was a Nazi. I wish Trump was racist. These are disgusting. Trump is not racist. Right, we're not associated with the NYYRC.
Yeah, I don't agree with this at all. Yes, I agree. I want Trump to be a Nazi. I want Trump to be... It's like... Dude. I think a lot of people expect me to be like, oh yeah, we're on the same side. Like, nah, this is not... I don't agree with this whatsoever. I don't want Trump to be a Nazi. That's not what I was... This is not what my movement's about. That's not what Love Speech about. That's not it. Oh yeah, racism is good. It's like, yeah, there's a difference between jokes, right? And racial truth and having conversations, being able to say slurs, but just literally enacting racism, you know, having legal racism part of the Constitution and part of is just, that's not what I've ever said. That's not what I've ever said.
Racist. Right, we're not associated with the NYYRC. We're content creators. Thing, by the way. Okay.
I think they're drunk too. And I have nothing against these guys, bro. I think they do mean well. Shout out to Woman Propaganda. Shout out to, I think his name is Virillium. Nick said he was a racist. But see, there's the difference is like, okay, my point is everybody is racist, right? Everybody is inclined to favor what they look like and, you know, their own rather than others. People are prejudiced against people that don't look like them. That's just a natural state of humanity. And for most animals, for most living things. But when these people are like holding this and saying they want hatred, the solution is not hatred. I understand prioritizing yourself. That's a natural feeling. But saying, like, thinking that racism is a good thing, like that hatred is good, that suppression of others not like you is a good thing. That's just like, no, this is not. No, this is what did you think this was about? You can understand people want, if they want to stick to their own, that's good. Sure. If they want to live in their own neighborhoods, absolutely. Because look at that. Like Japan, by this logic, a lot of them are racist. They prefer Japan being Japan. And the only race that's not really allowed to apply that logic is whites. I think if white people want to apply that logic to themselves, go ahead. But when they start like waving around this and saying like, I literally hate people who aren't, I want to kill you and I want to deport you. I need to send you back and we want to kill you all. It's like, wait, though, what the fuck? This is not what I was talking about. And I think a lot of them get confused by that, you know, and maybe I think that they could be steered in the right direction. And I have seen some of these people say like that they only get their opinions from other commentators, that they don't even develop their own worldview. They just listen to what someone like Nick says and then download it. So maybe it's a misunderstanding. And I hope they can figure it out.
We're content creators. Thing, by the way. Okay, so take it. But this guy's a faggot, who are invited. Everybody knows it. These are very clearly. Hey, I actually got thrown out. Ask them. I got thrown out, so I didn't.
Also, I would say like I think there were a couple drinks in. I'm not sure. I didn't see if there were, but based off the way they're acting and moving, it looks like they're drunk. Like the stance and everything and the confidence. I highly recommend if you guys go to. Just don't. Yeah, I would. Put down
Borders are racist, guys. Flood the country. Does Israel?
So I get it now. The guy who slapped him thought he was the protester because he's holding the swastika.
You guys gotta go.
That was a good
Go. All right.
trick from that Jewish protester.
I want it.
We have plenty at home. We collect tons of them. You guys are.
Does Israel deserve a border?
Because they're actually going to use.
Are you Jewish? Are you Jewish?
Yes, I'm proud
Does
to be Jewish.
Israel deserve a border?
What are you talking about?
Do you think borders are racist?
Stop answering this piece of shit. Don't worry.
Stop answering. Okay, so the guy comes out. He's confused. He says, "This guy thinks he thinks woman propaganda is the protester, and this is the young Republican."
Stop answering this piece.
Stop answering these people.
You invited him to your fucking club.
You gave him a ticket to the fucking club.
Whoa! Okay, let's get the fuck out of here.
And then we show up.
Walk the fuck out.
Like we literally walking. I should not have had my hands in my pockets right here. It was cold.
Why are they? Go back to Israel. And then this other guy just slapped me across.
Yeah. Funny situation, huh? Funny situation. All right, is there anything else I was supposed to react to? I got to get back to editing. Covered. When was the last time you washed that red jacket? What type of are you washing your puffer jackets? I think. Let me go to the Discord real quick. See if there's anything else I need to catch up on. World is so messed up right now. You could say that at any point in history. People saying the world's messed up. Yeah, it's because you're reading the media too much. If you think the world is a scary, dangerous place that you don't want to raise kids in, it's because you're looking online. It's because you're reading headlines. At any point in human history, name a year right now, and you could look at the world events and say the exact same thing and be completely right. What, 1973? Post-Vietnam War paranoia. Troops are still deployed there. Probably some conflict going on in the Middle East. Destabilization in the Arab world, right? And then you have Taxi Driver that's pretty soon, and then after some guy's inspired by Taxi Driver to try to assassinate the president for Jodie Foster. Okay, what else? 1944, do I need to explain? 1912, do I need to explain? Everyone's demoralized? That's not true. That if you think everybody's demoralized, it's because you're only talking to people online who are demoralized. That's not the case about real life. And that's why I think Project Y is so important in doing these vlogs and interacting with people. It's because that the world outside, especially in New York, which is the center of all that ideology, of where people, it's the center of civilization, really. This is where it all happens. Showing that most people are normal. Most people are good. You know, this just not. Oh, react to Sunny Faz? Yes, I did. I talked to Sunny Faz earlier about that. Hassan was talking shit again. Nigga, send me the fucking clip. I don't see it. I need or may not really care. What was I gonna look up? Shit, my memory's bad. I was gonna look up. Oh, Sunny Fat was shout out to Sunny Fat was in Dallas. Here we go. So that guy, that fucking clown, Jake Lang, who pretending to be a Christian guy, is going to Dearborn, and now he's in Dallas saying Deus Vult, saying us Christians need to stick together. Hey, buddy, there you are kissing the wall right here. That doesn't look like Christianity to me. Yeah, us whites need to kick out Arabs. No, you're not white. You're a Jew. You're not Christian. You're a Jew. And also, look at this. There are no Muslims on the Epstein list. People seem to forget real quick with this recency bias, and that's the problem with reading headlines. You seem to forget this very big point. If you're going to yell like, oh, we need to protect our women. Okay, but then why does our government show up in so many pictures with Jeffrey Epstein? If you care about women so much, oh, Muslims say that they could have 4 wives. Yeah, our government says that you can go and fuck kids on Epstein Island and then get away with it. If you're powerful enough. You forgot about that? Did we forget? Let's see. I don't know if he tweeted any of the footage, though. It doesn't seem like he retweeted it. I have to search myself. Here we go.
American people deserve to know that infiltrate. You guys should be more worried about 17. He was 17.
I love the optics, man. Shout out to Beck and Sonny. I told them the cowboy hats and the cowboy boots. 2 white guys in Texas wearing cowboy hats, spreading dawa is just the best. Optics are so important with dawa. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Optics are the most important. It's not really saying things like, oh, the Jesus didn't know the hour and stuff like this. No, it's about, like, did you see when Clav said, SNEAKO's one of my best friends. Shout out to Clav, one of my best friends too. And after he spent all this time recently with so many influencers, he says, yeah, SNEAKO's a good guy. It seems like these religious people have a good sense of morals. That's the type of dawah we need to be doing as Muslims. It's not being in your face and being, haram, astaghfirullah, you need to, don't wear red. Shut up. You're not doing anything but hurting. You're not doing anything but hurting the ummah, especially with all this propaganda right now, dumbass. Someone replied to my tweet today. I had to block this guy. He's followed me for a long time. He's like a Palestinian activist, a lot of followers. I made a joke saying Happy Hanukkah, tweeted at some Jews, and then at Matt Walsh blog. This fucking retard Palestinian, not all Palestinians are retard, but this one specific one is so stupid. He's like, fuck you, cuck. I'm unfollowing you. Hey, you stupid idiot. It's a joke. I'm calling Matt Walsh Jewish. You saw Happy Hanukkah and started crashing out because your whole identity is, oh, stop for Allah. Brother Sneak, did you play Fajr? You're not doing nothing but hurting, you idiot. The best thing we could do if you want to spread dawah and you want to push back against the propaganda that's fucking everywhere right now is try the best to present yourself in a way that fits into society. And that doesn't mean bending around to try to appease them, but don't come off like this. Nobody, bro, no people in the West especially, they don't want to be around that. Be a person who has good morals, who's good to hang around, who dresses nice. And especially the guys like Beck and Sonny, they're there wearing cowboy boots and a cowboy hat, and they're both Caucasian white people. That's the smartest thing that they could have done. If they showed up wearing a big thobe and, you know, a kufis and the Saudi headscarf, you think they're going to be received as well? Do you think that this is going to destroy the propaganda that they're trying to plant? No. This is what you need to do. Wait, let me see this Hassan clip. What he said. When time does it start? It starts at I'm not watching the whole fucking VOD. What's the timestamp? 7:12. Let's see.
Borders are racist, guys. Flood the country. 10 million Indians. Come on. Borders are.
Did you see before we listened to this dog shocker drone on about moon wine? Did you see that clip where Hassan is trying to cross stream to Chinese Twitch and then they immediately ban him because nobody likes him in China? because there's no free speech. And although he's glazing communism so much and parading around Chairman Mao costumes at the fucking age of 40 years old, he's like, I'm feeling very Chairman Mao today. Hassan's the same retard to lecture people about, like, it was 6 million in the Holocaust, and if you say it's one less, then you're canceled. Chairman Mao, what did he kill, like 60 million Chinese people? And he goes to the Streamer Awards LARPing as him, even though he's 40. Like, this is his existence is popping finasteride and then putting on a Chairman Mao outfit to go and glaze communism. Then he streams on the Chinese Twitch and they ban him. And he's like, oh, they didn't ban me. They just took it offline. They didn't ban me. They just took it off briefly. It's just gonna sort itself out. That's what banning is. That's what banning is. Idiot, man.
Racist. We gotta let 10 million Indians in. That's what you're saying. Does Israel deserve a border?
We gotta go.
Does Israel deserve a border?
You guys gotta go.
Let what go?
All right. Give him the swastika.
I want it.
He goes, give him the swastika back. Coming in hot.
What are you talking about? Good.
Wait, so then he runs into a crowd?
He's part of the YR, though.
Who the fuck are the people? The Howard Taft build? He's the guy running it and they took a selfie after? Wait, really? So what happened next? He ran to his daddy?
I just got punched in the face by the.
Wow. Wow.
SNEAKO update. SNEAKO and Nick Fuentes randomly meet woman propaganda moments after getting slapped in the face.
I'm pulling the strings.
Oh, really? Nick? I got punched in the face by this guy. Well, this Jewish guy was yelling, everyone's a Nazi, and then I told him to go back to Israel. And then this other guy just slapped me across. Kevin Smith just slapped me across.
TikTok. Will, nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you. What's going on? Good to meet you.
Are you okay?
I literally just got my shit reset. Fuck, he hit me hard.
That guy's from the YR. I don't know
What you doing here?
What I can't imagine. I don't know what his take is going to be. This is pretty.
I just
predictions.
I don't get it, man. Like those are Nazis. What the fuck?
I'm a Nazi. Is that what he's saying? All right.
What is happening, bro? I mean, they all just hate Jews. No, but like they don't just hate Jews, brother. They hate
Jesus, dude. It's
black
like,
people too.
Bro,
like what did not?
Okay, I don't hate black people. Like, look, this idiot. Okay, first off, I'm black. You Turk. This guy's black, and like, is anyone hating on him right here? Third, the same people who say that we hate Jews also say that you hate Jews, you fucking idiot. He's trying to be the token anti-Semite. Hey, buddy, the ADL's on your ass too. All day long, this guy talks about like, the hostages and talks about his whole thing is being the Palestinian guy, right? Being the Palestinian activist. Who do you think is bombing Palestinians? And then you're going to use the tactic, oh, we hate all Jews. Really? You're going to employ the same media tactics that they're using against you? Also, how do you talk about what is the actual way? How do these libtards justify talking about Israel and Palestine all day, every day, without also talking about Judaism? They very cleverly, and at this point, it's been over 2 years since October 7th. They know what they're doing. They'll say words like, they'll say Israeli instead of Jew. They'll say Zionist instead of Jew. And they'll be like, look, I'm not like those Nazis over there. They know what they're doing. They just want the cancel culture to go on us. The thing is, Hassan, you can't talk about Israel and Palestine without also talking about Judaism. Israel does not exist without Judaism. I know you like to say it's all about imperialism and it's all about, the apartheid state. Why does it exist? Does Israel want to establish a third temple? Do they want to destroy Al-Aqsa Mosque? What's going on? Why is Netanyahu talking about destroying Rome again? Saying the biggest threat to Jews was Rome. Does he say Israel or does Netanyahu say Jews? You're being very selective, and it's this strategic way so that not only you don't get banned, but also so you could throw people who are actually on the front line spreading the message that you pretend like you're spreading. You just throw them under the bus. Us, me.
Nazis forget? Are they woke on black people now? Hassan, no one in that video is white. I mean, this fucking little man probably is white.
Look, he calls him a little man. Man, look, he's gonna go and height shame woman propaganda. But when people call Frogan fat, you get banned on Twitch. Ain't that crazy? I saw his #1 top shooter, Frogan. You know the girl that they say looks like Jabba the Hutt with the hijab on? I got nothing against her. She puts on a lot of makeup. It's whatever. She said American soldiers deserve PTSD. She said she doesn't want to stream anymore. She's crying. She's wiping the tears. She said, I just do this because it's my job. Yeah, you said soldiers deserve PTSD, and now you're crying because you can't stream. It's a little bit ironic, but also justice served. Am I right? If you call her fat, you get banned on Twitch for 2 weeks. But Hassan, this fucking hypocrite, can call woman propaganda short and be like, yeah, I'm like, that's like a short guy. Be consistent. One thing, Frogan can change your weight. This guy can't change his height. Unless you completely looks max and get the leg length thing to start. But that's, you know.
This is...
Okay, he's
Wow.
the most boring. I don't even know what he's going to say. I lost interest. I don't care. Someone do the AI summary or something for me. All right, what else? Don't care. Right, anything important? Anything important? Or should I just get back to my edit?
American people deserve to know they've been
So yeah, I don't have the footage, but Jake Lang was just there putting a fucking a pig head on the Quran. It's just stupid. Captain Dreamer says I'm a communist. One thing I always enjoy about Republican politics is how serious it is, like inviting Haitian communists. Okay, all right, like whatever, bro. I don't know who that is, and it's just I was using Matt Walsh talking points.
I don't think there's anything going to get me in heaven. Okay, I really don't. I think I'm not maybe heaven bound. Thursday.
What else? What else? What else? What else? Is there anything I need to address, chat, before I go back to finishing my edit that I've been procrastinating? Oh,
Can you try to pronounce these words? That's easy. What is this? 3rd grade countryside. The fuck?
Oh my god, man.
Hold on.
He's clip farming. Mischievous. Mischievous.
They'll say, I ain't gonna lie. They'll say.
Jesus, man. This is... Wait, did you see that one of Rakai? There's a funny one of Rakai. You not knowing Kyrgyzstan was funny? It didn't come up. I know Kyrgyzstan, just didn't come up to my head. She was like, take a guess. Everyone nowadays, you ask like where they're from or how they are. Guess. I said 5 countries. Just fucking tell me now. Wait, it was Rakai. Africa. He was saying the countries in Africa. This is so funny. This is so fun. I love Rakai, bro. Rakai's
South
like
Africa, North Africa.
Okay, Rakai, name 5 countries in Africa.
In Africa.
South Africa, North Africa, East Africa, and
Bless his heart.
West Africa, nigga.
Donated $2 for...
Bless his heart. Bless his heart. He's funny. I love Rakai. Great streamer. But you need to go back to school, bro. It's not just a meme at this point. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Yes, it's probably equally a clip farm, but there's also truth in it too. He doesn't know a lot of basic... He didn't know what the word introduction meant. And the fact that you can't name 5 countries in Africa as a black person is horrendous, bro. He said name 5 countries. He said northwest, nigga, eat south. He said nigga, north. It's like, and also, I mean, look, if he is clip farming, which I don't think he is completely, being stupid as content is not content that you want to sustain. That shouldn't be your whole thing. Like, it should be once in a while, yeah, it's funny. But if your whole thing is like, look how stupid I am, is that a career a persona you want to build a career on? Is that how you want to have longevity? Rakai's 17, he's very funny. You should strive for more than just being stupid. Comedy that's really good is actually smart. I know a lot of this, Gen Alpha or younger Gen Z, they think that being stupid is cool and stuff and not caring, right? And being smart is this boomer thing. But real comedy is poking fun at double standards, at hypocrisies, observational humor, right? Finding ways to satirize what's going on in the world. Not just being like, look how stupid I am that I don't know anything. Because now, Rakai, the joke's not about something. The joke is you. You're the punchline. You're the walking punchline. Essentially, you're a clown. The clown shows up dressed up, and they show up being the goofball that people point and laugh at it. It's not because the clown is, making some observational comedy about airline food. It's because he's a fucking goof. This is what so many streamers are becoming, and it's successful. But I want a lot of them to know that the chat is laughing at you for being stupid. You're a clown. I'm not saying that as an insult. You're jester maxing.
What are you talking about?
Game countries in Africa.
Can you try to pronounce?
Yeah, Cuffham should know how to pronounce mischievous, bro. It's crazy how much money you can make not knowing anything. Fuentes is in New York. He went to the West Village Kawa house and he was given a hero's welcome by Arab Zoomers. Yeah, the Muslims in New York, man. The Muslims in New York, we fuck with Nick Fuentes. You alright, white boy? You alright, white boy? You saw that meme I posted. It's just a bunch of people with kufis and Saudi head wrap. You alright, white boy? Yeah, he went to Kawa house. It's a good coffee shop in West Village, a little bit closer to the west of Washington Square Park. They showed up and, man, they all show love, man. And how telling is that? You know what? This might be a little bit of rage bait, but there's truth in it. Nick is looking for a good coffee shop to go to, right? He's in New York. West Village is a very libtarded neighborhood. Very gay. That's the truth. West Village is a very gay neighborhood. It's also really fun, too, but there's also a lot of gays there. A lot of libtards. That's where I do the 1 minute podcast. And he's like, I want to go to a coffee shop. Okay, I want to make sure I'm safe. Am I going to go to a libtard one? No. Where can I find people that are going to, be accepting him? He goes to a Muslim coffee shop, a Yemeni coffee shop. Hey, it's like an Akiway type of coffee shop. Sure. Nick Fuentes, sure. White boy. He talking about the Yahud. Yeah, sure. Did he go to a Christian coffee shop? And I'm not saying this to hurt people's feelings. My bigger point is to try to motivate a little bit. Muslim Brotherhood is something undeniable. Even though we only make up 2% of American population, it's stronger in New York City. I think it's 9% of the population. Everybody knows that Muslim Brotherhood is unlike any other. It's something that you won't find anywhere else. You got brothers all over the world if you're Muslim. You have common goals. You have a lot of things in common. On the inverse, look at Catholic Brotherhood. Look at Piers Morgan, white Catholic too, racial, compared to Nick Fuentes. Is there any brotherhood there? Is there anything in common with Piers Morgan Catholic, the Catholic, and Nick Fuentes the Catholic? Absolutely not. In fact, they're enemies, right? And when someone like Nick or whoever, if you travel around the world, you're gonna look around like, man, I want to be around my people. I'm gonna go to the Catholic spot. It doesn't really exist. It doesn't. It's not. You can go to the church maybe, but that sense of community, even in what they call America, a majority Christian country, it's almost non-existent, especially in major cities. And so I'm saying this not to hurt people's feelings. People get really upset when I say Christmas does not have a lot of biblical tradition. I'm saying this to try to motivate, man, because I want the best for my Christian brothers. My family's Catholic. I really want people to analyze this stuff. It's like, do you really want your major holidays like Christmas to become nothing more than a goy slap Hallmark holiday where people get drunk on SantaCon, where you're supposed to go buy gifts for people, where you like, do reindeer, Santa's a fat ass who goes and takes the cookies? Or should it be a celebration of the birth of God, baby Jesus? That should be the priority. But so many people have allowed Christmas to turn into this cultural holiday. Eid is not a cultural holiday. I'm not saying this to be a rage baiter. I'm calling it like it is. That should be a motivating. Hey man, maybe we should push against this, this Hallmark thing a little bit. Maybe we don't need to do all this present stuff and reindeer and get drunk and take eggnog and shit. What does that have to do with Jesus? Is this a celebration of Jesus or is this gluttony? Yes, family time is good, but what are we really prioritizing on this holiday, on this most important day? Same goes for the Christian Brotherhood. Where is it? Where is it? I hear this online a lot. People say, oh, America's a Christian country. It's a Christian country. Where's the unity? Muslims make up 2% of the population. Everyone knows the unity. Everyone can see it. You've seen me travel the world. Went to Bosnia, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Lebanon, Albania. How many Muslim countries did I go to? Muslim countries in Europe, all over. And the brotherhood is undeniable. Everyone sees it. The hospitality, what we have in common, the sense of humor, the protection. Even when I went to that Zohar Mamdani event and some people were trying to heckle and harass, I was standing outside the halal food cart. 4 Muslims, I don't even know who they are. They ended up acting like my bodyguards because they want the best for your Muslim brother.
So if you're at a club or you're at some situation and some fucking guy cold cocks you and knocks you out or punches the fuck out of you, and your guy sits there cowering, you can sit here.
I want Myron to squash it. I heard that Myron and Nick got a little bit of a rift. I think it can be solved. I think it should be solved, man. You know how much I like both those guys. I want to see them be able to solve it. You know, that just happens. Like friends butt heads sometimes. No homo. I don't know. You collide sometimes. It happens. It happens. But Myron is doing great things. But like I said, man, like the biggest problem with Myron and the feuds is the company he keeps. Nobody respects the people that's around Myron, man. It's not just the OnlyFans whores, but you guys know. Nobody. It's like it's detrimental. People respect Myron when he's doing his solo streams. How many times have I been saying that? And how many times has it become evident? People love the stuff he's doing on his political show, but it's causing a lot of division to everything else he's doing. But I think Nick and Myron will be able to squash it. I've been trying, but I've been doing my thing. But I like both those guys, and I'm sure that they could be able to talk it out.
You have there is not Clips.
Yeah, bro. Clip's not mad.
I hate football. I hate video games. I don't want to be like you, Dad. I want maximum sparkle. Like honey, paint my nails, do my eyelashes.
Send him 2 to 3 years Dagestan.
That's what his Discord. Fucking blacks, bro. Retarded proof blacks. Because they don't got real microphones. Niggas are using Yetis and shit. So when you're like me, and you're a real nigga and you got like a fucking Batcave in your shit, huh? You niggas sense? Huh?
Dude has 15 computers and 100 monitors and can't use Discord, dude. Like I don't think that's a flex. All right. Oh, Bronson had posted a new video. We can watch a bit of this. And
3, 2.
Oh, it's doing pretty well too. Yeah, Bronson posted a vlog with us when he came to New York a couple weeks back.
1. Bronson!
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Bronson!
Political commentators are brainwashing you. That might not be what you want to hear if you're a chronic.
Bronson, that was the cleanest edit I've ever seen. Can I get some of these edits?
Online as much as I am, or if you're somebody who finds hope through another person who set up a fancy camera.
Wait, you got the TV-ish?
And educated themselves on the evil ways of another country or politician.
They're on to me, dude. Those guys are sharp as nails up there. You can't put anything past them.
I get how appealing it can be to stay in this loop where you're listening to someone who you think has everything figured out.
I'm the realest nigga on the internet. That's in the middle of my generational.
Nice. You guys should go check out this video. Should go check it out. That's a long fucking video. I think it grinded. It grinded. I want to skip ahead to the. Blah blah blah. All right. Okay, that's gonna do it for me. Make sure you hit the follow button, smash the comment button, say something positive about me. Go to SNEAKO.com. You could sign up early for Nicola. Some people are calling it Nicholas. It's really called Nicola. Let's drop it soon. Yeah, I just got the samples for the clothes you've been asking for a long time. You got the samples. I gotta edit, so we have a man channel video on the way. I'm gonna be up all night and see this banger. Inshallah, I'll be out tomorrow, aka today. See you guys. Long as love, Seach. I love you guys. Have a great night.